Hey, MJ.
Hey.
How's everything going?
Fine.
You know, MJ, I've never seen a man wear so much blue. What's with you and all this blue today, MJ?
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, MJ, you look like a blueberry. Did you eat some of those, gum from Willy Wonka?
Dude, you look like a huge blackberry.
Yeah, well, but did you eat all that gum? And the only thing is your face hasn't turned blue yet because, like, your face is so pale it takes, like, a long time for the blue to go through.
Boy, I don't ever known anyone as comfortable as you who can be so insulting all the time.
What do you mean, MJ? What?
Nothing.
So, MJ, last vlog was not very fun. It was not really anything happening.
I know.
So, it was just us discussing things. So, what are we going to go to do today, MJ? Are we going to see a movie again, finally?
Finally, and I have no clue what the name is.
It's like the Echoes Rids of Black River's Pond or something. I don't even remember the title. It's very confusing, and I keep forgetting it. But all I know is we're going to see it, and it's only in, like, a few theaters in all of Maryland.
Right.
And it's gotten a very small release. But it stars Danielle Harris and, remember from the movie that we love, Penance? The guy who was like, who was in Donnie Darko, and he's like, remember how he walked up to the camera? He's like, eh.
Oh, him?
Yeah, remember,
oh.
show how he did it again.
What, the way he walked to the camera
Yeah.
or the way he was at the party?
The way he was, like, at that party, and the way he walked to the
I
camera.
wish him at the party.
James Duval.
Yeah, and then here he is when he comes up to the... I don't remember fully what he said. He was like, hey.
Yeah, I just love. Wasn't there something about it that was just like really memorable?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see the movie, and hopefully we'll be able to do some other stuff rather than just the same old gags and whatnot. So MJ, let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What's that dumpster doing there, MJ?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Well, here we are at AMC, MJ. And when we got food to talk
Good
about,
old
because we're in a big rush.
We're in a big rush. And I'm not squeezing these in. I cannot fit this in my pants. And I'd like to add, the service we got there was way better than it normally is. The woman was actually really nice to us this time.
I know. Although, like on the radio, it was like someone like, "What do you want?" When we saw there, it was like this cool old lady. And she's like,
I think it
sauce?"
was a different person.
Something like that. It was like that experience we had on the train. It's like that one woman. Remember, it's like, "You want some pizza, some cheese with your pizza? Do you want some ice cream on your hot dog?" Remember, she was asking all these really strange questions.
It's like, I'll just take it as I order it, all right?
Don't forget your ketchup for your mustard, and all that kind of business. So how is that?
It's really good. Is this that new
Twister
thing
wrap burrito or something?
Is this that new thing they were sponsoring?
One of the newer things.
And of course, well, yeah.
And something's different about what's going on right now. I'm guessing it's this shirt. Have you worn this a lot lately?
No.
No, I'm guessing that's what's different.
Well, this is my established look now.
I know. I don't know what's going on exactly. I just feel like a certain feeling. I don't know.
Well,
Look, MJ, here's what we're seeing. The Black Waters of Echoes Pond. We were totally wrong about what we were calling it.
I didn't even know what it was called. Your darkest secrets
Will be revealed. Your darkest secrets will be revealed. Your darkest secrets will be revealed. Your darkest secrets will be revealed. Well, MJ, we just got seen the Black Waters of Echoes Pond. And it was just us and two other people in the theaters, which is a shame, because it's a very cool movie.
it was cool. This film really does deserve to get more distribution, and it deserves to get more recognition, too, because honestly, I mean, when was the last time we saw a horror film that was actually, like, original and really cool,
It does have distribution. I think it's the company paid to put it out.
I'm glad to see.
Because there's no studio behind. I mean, I don't think there's any major studio. I'm sure when it comes to DVD, it's probably going to be like Anchor Bay, or like they may put it out through their own company. I don't know.
It should.
But the thing is, like, this is the first movie in a long time, I think, since, like, Hatchet. Remember, there was, like, a lower-budget movie to come to theaters, which is a shame, like, but when you watch this, it really shows you that, like, these kind of things should come to theaters more.
Yeah.
And they're also, aren't they something different? You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to horror movies, all the horror movies you see coming to theaters now are remakes.
They're either remakes or they're all, like, based off of other ones.
It's like, Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. We'll see it.
It
but
does look cool,
but
I mean,
it's a remake. You know what I mean?
It's a remake.
Friday the 13th, Part 2 coming soon. Remake.
The first one, remake. Halloween 2, remake.
Piranha 3D, remake. So it's just like all remakes. It's like...
There's a few more. I think And like I said, every time we haven't seen any lately, but
or sequels, remakes, or
sequels.
sequels of sequels of sequels.
But remember, like those ones that came out, like what was that one called? Like Missed Call, The Grudge 3.
Yeah, or like
all those,
Agent Horror. Like,
yeah, all those root back to The Ring. You know what I mean? You saw a lot of those that were all the same.
This really was like, you know what I would say? This is like the first really different horror movie in theaters since The Collector.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I really can't think of any other ones after The Collector that were really, that original and that cool.
Now, if you're gonna go into this thinking it's like an ultra high budget, extreme, like, you're wrong. It's a low budget movie, but it's really well done.
It is.
I really liked it. I could tell on a couple points, like Danielle Harris was probably not there as long as they might have needed. Couldn't you tell how at some points she kind of disappeared, or they didn't have coverage on her?
Kind of,
I noticed that a couple times. I'm not sure if that was the case, but I'm kind of guessing. They had her for like a week, and then they didn't. Weren't you kind of noticing? And Robert Patrick was spread out through
Robert Patrick too. It's like he was there for like a day or something.
Probably 2 days.
He was an executive producer, so I mean, he
probably gave some money to help make it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was shot on maybe the Red camera. I don't know.
Yeah, James Duval.
James Duval.
He's actually in a fair amount of it. At one point, you're like, wait, where'd he go? And it's like, oh, okay. I think they didn't cut back to him real quick. He was really cool in this.
James Duval, though, really did good. Like, I thought everybody gave really good performances in this.
They did. He was like my favorite, of course.
I felt like he really got to stand out in this. Like like lately he does like smaller things and stuff. Like I felt like this was like really like the role like this and Donnie Darko and the.
He played Frank, the one he was in that rabbit outfit, that skeleton like rabbit outfit in Donnie Darko, and he was, what was that called, Cannibal, or no, what was that other one he was in?
Penance, which I love, and he was also in the Doom Generation.
Right.
He's in a lot of stuff, but I feel like this one, like he really had a really cool part and really got to show, and he really got to show some really cool acting. And same with Danielle Harris. This was like real. I don't know. Everybody did really good in this.
Yeah, Robert Patrick. At first it's like, whoa, that's him. It's like I haven't seen him act quite like that before.
Show how Robert Patrick was.
So it's like, I'm gonna get off this island. I swear to God, I'm doing it solo. It's like, you couldn't help us, man.
So you brought down this island.
Some freaky stuff.
This whole island's are kindling.
It's like some freaky stuff's been going on. I'm not taking my chances with you.
If you burn down this island, I'm gonna gut you like a fish.
He was cool.
I really liked it, but basically the movie though was about, starts off with these guys excavating the rocks and stuff on this island looking for things, and they find this guy's like, everyone's dead. He's like, what happened? The game. He's like, what?
What? He's like, I'm going to get that game. He's like, no, you're not. He says, eventually I'm going to get it. It's what I do. He goes, no, you're not. It's bad. And then
it cuts to years later.
Current day.
Current times. And then they, find the game in a wall and start playing it and things go wrong.
It's like, now we know what that sounds like. But the thing is, it's totally, in a way, it's different.
It's not exactly like a Jumanji. It's like...
Jumanji was more... Well, I wouldn't say fully kiddish, because parts of it, even Jumanji, wasn't fully for kids, really. But this was, fully not for kids. This was, R-rated.
I know.
Jumanji was more, I guess you could say, action, maybe? A little action.
Yeah, this was more
a little, action, slightly thriller. This was more, I mean, okay, I don't know if I'd say thriller, but you know what I mean, like thrills. But, with this, it was more horror, and,
And I will say, though, this, it had really good gore. Didn't you think it had the gore effects and everything? It was all practical effects, no CGI.
It was really cool.
It was really well done. I'm sure wearing those Kuntak lenses was a biatch.
It must have been.
It was for all those people to wear. I'd love to do something like this kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It was definitely something to check out.
It is.
I really liked it. Like I said, I'm really glad the company decided to put this out.
Honestly, I mean, like I said, I really thought about it, and I really can't see anything about it that I would change. I mean...
Now,
considering I can see what it was supposed to be, so for that, I guess I would just say 5 stars, because I can't think of anything I would change.
Now, I think you guys, definitely, if you like indie horror and you like this kind of stuff, please go out and support this.
Please, it really was.
Because I really liked it, and it's the kind of thing that comes and goes, and you very rarely get to see something like this in the theaters.
Considering if you keep into mind what this budget probably was, I mean, for that, this is probably the best one of something of that budget I've seen in a long time.
I think so, and I just think them deciding to putting in theaters was a good thing.
It was.
Like I said, definitely check this out. It's definitely worth watching.
Of course, it's only in select theaters, though, right?
It's like select, like there's a couple in every state.
Yeah, but please do your best to get to see it. And if you see it enough, maybe they'll open it in more theaters if it gets enough views.
All I know is I'm definitely buying it. Didn't it have like an Evil Dead? I don't know if you've watched Evil Dead, but it had
Not
kind of. It had like an Evil Dead vibe.
Yeah.
Like mixed with all. It was real 80s, didn't you think?
Yeah, it was something that could have come out back then.
And the two twins in that were the two from Grindhouse.
You mean the Planet Terror?
Yeah, they from Grindhouse Planet Terror. Remember those two?
I think so.
Yes. Anyway, though,
yeah.
We'll see you in the next shot, and definitely check out The Echoes Ridge of Black River's Pond. What's the title, MJ?
The Echoes Pond of Black River's Edge.
Damn it, let me check on the phone again. I took a picture of it because I keep forgetting the title.
Okay, so say the title so you know the title. It's really going to be the title of this video, right?
Yes, but I just wanted to like end the review with it. Okay. The Black Waters of Echoes Pond.
The Black Waters of Echoes Pond. It's like the Black Waters of Echoes Pond. Mega Media Exchange.
Check it out.
Check it out.
And you know what's funny is like the way I really found out about this movie.
Yeah.
Like it was the first time was remember the Hare Krishna zombie from Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
On his on his Facebook, he showed a video of him walking around in character, and he went to this table and mentioned this movie. So we owe it to him to finding out about this movie.
I hope if you're watching, thank you very much, because this was definitely this was worth a while.
It was. Woo. Hi, MJ. What are you looking at? Video games?
Yeah, there was one that I didn't get to look at.
Which one's that?
I think I got a picture of it here on my phone.
Can I see it?
One.
Is it a hot picture, MJ?
Here. It's called Tornado Outbreak. I think it said PS2.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I was interested to play it, and I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Oh, well, they hid it from you.
In case you're all wondering, I still just have a PS2.
I know, MJ. You're out of date.
I'm stuck at a certain time.
Oh.
I mean, excuse me for being stuck.
I mean, you are the one who, like, favorite system is Atari 2600.
Well, honestly, one of my all-time favorites is Super Nintendo.
Oh, all right. You know, MJ, I saw these cheese, and they're extremely spicy, MJ. Did you want to try them?
No, I don't. I'm
more
interested in this.
What?
Keg style, caffeine-free, woot beer.
Oh, you're not allowed to have beer, MJ. No. Since like the craziness that you had that last summer.
No, it's okay. It's woot beer.
Remember when you got so drunk and the things we did and everything? And okay, keep going, MJ. We shouldn't have probably brought that up, should we have?
You promise you're going to delete this part, right?
Yeah, I'll delete it.
All right, I hope so.
Yeah. I'm probably not, though. I'll probably forget.
Okay, just remember to do that before we do the next take.
All right. Okay, MJ, so we're in the food section of Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, not all Walmarts have food sections, MJ. Some of them only have a little teeny section. This one has a full market.
Well, I thought they revolutionized Walmarts and Targets and all that by putting food sections in them now.
Well, some of them, not all of them. Some of them are still out of date.
All of them in this state.
Yeah.
What about Kmart? Are they doing that now too?
Well, this one isn't actually a full food market because they don't have produce, MJ. They don't have fruits and vegetables. Well, they got fruits, but they don't have vegetables. MJ, what did you do? What'd you do that for? Don't make that mess. Don't come in here and make a mess like that. MJ, that's not acceptable. You don't come in Walmart and make messes. Stop it.
I'm already on their sheet list.
You should clean that up, MJ. MJ, you better get back here. I'm gonna go and tell them up here what you've done. MJ, let's go. Jeez, look at these lines. MJ, Jay, what's it with, always having all those damn lines in Walmart? You know what I mean? There's always lines, and then we don't end up getting anything. You know what I mean? Like, what's it with lines? Jay? Why I'm going to call you Jay? Is that okay? Jay? What if I call you M?
Well, Jay, that probably makes more sense to call me Jay.
I feel like every time we come to this parking lot, I usually make a joke like that. Like, I'm like, what if I called you Nat? And I think I said that same joke last time. But this time I'm going to...
Jokes are getting old.
I know, just like that not eating joke. The joke of me...
That was like a running gag. I think it's time to get a new one.
The joke of me showing your butt and going, whoop! All that stuff.
I don't think we ever played that one yet.
No. But now we're just becoming more realistic in real life and what we really see and what we experience. And there's a lot of wind, of course. MJ, can you make it so I can see you over this? Okay, that looks good. Now, so can you sing a song while your head's like that? Tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow, 'cause my head is only a dream away. Hey MJ, listen. Jam along. Just to be with you by my side so alone. Just to be with you again. I'd do anything I have to hold you in my heart, to hold you in my hand, to feel you caress my body. I'd do anything I've got to, just to be with you, just to feel you touch my heart, just to take you to my house, just to. Come on, MJ, dance. With you, I have got to be with you, girl. I've got to be with you. I've got to be with you, girl. Can we please be together? I've got to be with you. We have got to be together. How much longer can I go? I can't take it anymore. I do just to be with you. To just to hold your hands. To just to feel you dance. I've got to be with you, girl. I can't keep on going. I need to be with you. Need to be with you. Hey MJ, we're in Long John Silver's. I didn't even know there were any more left.
No, I didn't.
Hey MJ, what a cool lighting on you. Well, I wanted to let everybody know, and we wanted to let everyone know that Legion Films, the company that we worked on the film The Severed In with, which is available right now on the website on the side of this video, is now having an audition in the coming weeks. We'll put a link on the side where you can find all about the date and everything, and you can if you guys are ever able to make it, and I'm sure you're able to send them video auditions as well, either way. But we wanted to let you know the one that they're auditioning for their next 2 projects, and the one film, The Demon of, I think, Lindenberg, I never remember how to say it, but that's the one me and MJ are going to be in, with a really cool person as well. We can't say yet, too, but we'll find out later. But yeah, I want to let you guys know they're casting right now, so if you guys are interested in, maybe you'll be able to do it. We may be able to see some of you on the set.
Yeah, we'll see you on the set, and just hope you do a good job too.
Yeah.